Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon, whatever time of the day you are watching this video. Hopefully you are having a blessed day. Thank you guys for tuning in today's video. So I got some news on the Raptor. The Raptor just got some new shoes and socks. I should just say shoes because we came with the same tires. Left them the exact same, but the truck is looking superb right now. So as you can see, the Raptor is behind me. The official name of the Raptor is Yeti. So Yeti did get a few changes already. Haven't even went through one tank of gas yet, and I got the full truck tinted, new wheels on it, left the same tires. We're sticking with the BFGs. I'm gonna see how they last. Some people say they're good, some people say they're absolute dog water. But we're going to actually find out. I really didn't want to have to fork out the money for the tires because tires are so expensive, and I know trying to sell these on Facebook Marketplace, I would have just lost so much money on them. So I was like, you know what, let's burn them up. They're going to get beat up off-roading anyway. But I went with some new wheels. They are KMC wheels. I'm going to get a closer look for you guys to see. The fitment is perfect. The offset, I believe it was like 0%, zero offset. So it made the wheels and the tires sit perfectly right on the edge of the truck. They have just a very light poke, but it sits absolutely phenomenal. Got the truck tinted by my boys over at A+, so go check them out. Go give them a follow. They are super awesome. They're in the Forest Hill area. They always help me out, show me some love. And we did put the Ford Performance Gen 3 stickers, but we relocated them. We didn't put them in the same spot. They might look like they're in the same spot just from the video, but they're a lot lower. The other one is just a hair bit higher, but I think where it is, the fitment is absolutely perfect on it. As you can see, we went with a KMC wheel. It has a 0% offset, and they actually put a lot of tire shine on that. I never put tire shine on my vehicles, but they put way too much on there. That thing looks, yeah, that is greasy, dude. Yeah, that is nasty. Might have to wash the wheels, but yeah, went with some KFC's 0% offset, and you can see fitment is absolutely perfect. So with the 37s, this is a 37 package truck. They were sitting just a hair in, which was super nice. It was perfect. I mean, you know, you're not gonna fling up rocks or anything, but I think the fitment now is honestly perfect. It looks so good from the back. Truck sits nice, rides amazing with these wheels and tires. Same tires, obviously, but it's just perfect all the way around. Another thing about these wheels that I did forget to mention is they are a ½ an inch wider than the original OEM stock wheels, that the 37 package comes with, which actually takes away a lot of the sway that I previously had at like 80, 90 miles an hour when you're just cruising. It actually did. It worked. It really does work. I know I wanted to always go with a little bit wider of a rim, but with this offset and the way it sits, it's absolutely perfect, and it doesn't rub, which is one thing that I was super worried about. Is I hate when vehicles rub. I had previous trucks with tires too big and they rub, or they just nick the fender flare just enough where it's like super annoying. But you can check out the fitment in the front. It's close, not gonna lie. It is close. Can probably put maybe a finger, half a finger in there. But it looks good. These wheels, the tires, everything looks good. I wish the tires were a little more aggressive. I really wanted to go with the knitted ridge grapplers. I think these are only probably going to last me probably about 20,000 miles for real. I've seen these last maybe 40, 50,000 miles on some people. My dad had his for like 50,000 miles. They lasted pretty good, but he didn't really off-road the truck, or he drives it hard on the street, but not like anything crazy. So we'll see how long they last. I don't really think they're going to last that long. Maybe a few Outer Banks trips we'll get out of them, but that'll probably be it. So I got about 300 miles on the truck right now, and after driving it and really feeling it in, well, not every aspect, but every single mode, and getting actually like a good driving feel for it, I mean, this truck blows every single other truck out of the water. I mean, that I've driven, the Chevys, the Dodges, even some previous generation Fords. This truck is the best truck I've ever had, I've ever driven in my entire life. If you have the opportunity to go get a Raptor, a new one, for instance, just go do it. Please, just go do it. You'll thank me later. This is the best vehicle I have in the fleet. I could honestly be perfectly content with owning just this truck and getting rid of Baby Yeti and Apollo, which is kind of crazy to say because this truck just feels good in every single category. Like, the inside is so nice, the handling, the way it drives, it's so quiet. Like, it honestly is perfect. Like, when that Chevy truck was here, it really had me thinking, like, that Chevy is disgusting. I mean, I know some people are super brand loyal, but damn, like, if I was a diehard Chevy guy, and I did like some of the previous generations of the Chevrolet trucks, I really did like them. I thought some of the body styles were super clean. Just not a very huge GM guy, but some of the things, like, that is a high country truck. Go check out the previous video and look at the interior, and that truck is a $70-some-thousand truck. My Uncle John, he's got the Whipple F-150, and that's a Lariat truck, and his truck, I believe, was like around the same price ballpark, but his has a generator. His has a lot more options to it than obviously that high country. But I mean, man, if you have a Chevrolet, you're watching this video, please just go to your local Ford dealer. I'm not even saying this. I don't even get paid to say this by Ford. I mean, I'm just a diehard Ford guy, as you can see. Every single one of my vehicles, I run and beat the shit out of. So we're gonna see how tough the Raptor is. This is my first Raptor, and I'm super blessed, and I gotta thank God for having the opportunity to get one of these trucks and be able to own it. But we're gonna see how tough it is. Everyone says they're tough, so I'll actually be the judge of that, and I think it's gonna be tough. This truck feels very, very tough, feels very rugged, feels like a very strong vehicle. But if you own a Chevy or Dodge, get in your truck right now, go to the local Ford dealer. I'm not getting paid for this. I wish I actually was. I wish Ford would sponsor me because I love Ford to death. Go get in there and please go drive one. I mean, you're gonna love it. It was worth the 10-month wait, and I was actually going absolutely insane because I wanted the truck so bad, watching all the videos online. It's just perfect. This is the best truck I think Ford has ever made right there, and I can't wait to get the Raptor R. We're not gonna keep the Raptor R, probably gonna end up selling it because it's just a lot of money, and I really can't see myself off-roading, beating the shit out of a $100,000 truck. But once that truck comes, we're gonna do a bunch of comparisons. We're a 37 versus 37, EcoBoost versus the R, and then eventually I'll probably get rid of it and sell it. But I can only imagine a truck with an extra 300 horsepower, whatever it is, and this truck, I mean, it doesn't really need it. I mean, it gets and goes perfectly out of its way. There's really nothing that I don't like or I would want to change on this truck. This is honestly the perfect truck. So getting this truck, there was only one thing I was really skeptical about, and that is the EcoBoost engine. So we all know Ford invested probably millions and billions of dollars into the EcoBoost platform, and that was my number one main concern about getting this truck, is because I had problems with EcoBoost motors in the past, and I really wasn't a huge fan. But I can say on this truck, I really haven't done like much research on how the power is distributed. I kind of like to go off feel and kind of give you guys my feedback from the Gen 2. I've driven a Gen 1 once before, and it was a nice truck, but I really do think this is the best Raptor Ford has ever made by far. The power delivery is so responsive with this truck, and having the 37s, and even having the 10-speed. I was a little nervous about the 10-speed because sometimes the 10-speed, people like to say it gear hunts. Yes, it does. But I think Ford, the tuning in the previous generations, they were trying to get the best fuel economy they could, and they were always keeping it in the highest gear, so the RPMs would always be low. One thing I do notice about this truck is the downshifts are a lot more crisp, they're a lot more firm. My truck, it doesn't even clunk. Sometimes there's usually like 3rd gear or 7th gear. The trucks would usually do a clunk. It would just kind of like hit weird. It was slow. It was being lazy almost. That's what the best term to describe it is. The transmission, the tuning felt lazy in the previous generations of the EcoBoost, even in the Raptor and even in the regular F-150 series trucks. Even the sound of the EcoBoost sounds so much better, especially on the new Raptors, because, you know, they did that like trombone looking thing of an exhaust on it. But it's not hateful. It really is not hateful. I really do like the tone of it. Previous generations, obviously, they didn't sound the best. It kind of just sounded like a raspy V6. But this one has a nice tone, and even this truck having the active exhaust from normal, sport to Baja is literally perfect. I really don't even think I would, because usually I was thinking about putting a downpipe on this truck. I was like, I want my truck to be at least have a little loudness to it, a little bit of rumble. Stock exhaust is absolutely perfect. If you're trying to chase more power and get a little more out of the truck, yes, you could probably put a downpipe, increase more flow, increase more power. But as of right now, the stock exhaust is absolutely perfect between all the modes. Put in normal mode, and it doesn't even sound like the truck's on. Put it in Baja, and then it sounds like you're in a performance vehicle, which is something I love about it, because that's one thing I love about Apollo. The active exhaust is literally the best thing ever. You know, sometimes the drone can get annoying, so you just pop it back in quiet on a long drive, cruising on the highway, and goes dead silent. Same thing with the Raptor. So once you get a Raptor, you'll get the urge to take it off-roading and climb some shit. So we're just gonna go explore my backyard a little bit. It really ain't much, but I think I'm gonna flex it up on these rocks back here. Why not? Get some cool pictures. I think I could climb through the whole thing. We climbed this with the Gen 2, but I really don't want to destroy it. But yeah, let's flex up on that sucker. So, truck's got 329 miles on the dash. And let's put her through the mode. So we got normal, off-road, which is in 4x4. And I like how the camera comes on. That is beautiful. So the truck's in 4 high right now, traction control off. Let's see how she does. I think I might flex it up there, but I really don't want to mangle all the grass, because it's kind of steep right there and looks a little wet. Oh yeah, you can definitely feel the truck's in 4-wheel drive right now. Just ram into that grass hill. Oh shoot. That is one thing I hate. I don't know if the camera caught that, but the truck hits the brakes when it gets in the red. Snap my neck a little bit. That is one thing I wish I could turn off on this truck. Damn, it definitely does feel a lot more torquey immediately. The pedal response is like right there. This is one awesome thing about the truck is you don't really need a spotter. I mean, it does help to have a spotter, but let's see how she goes up. Like nothing. All right. Let's see. Let's leave her like this. Emergency brake engaged. Let's take a look. She's definitely steep. Oh yeah, she was digging. She was digging. It went up there actually really easy. Damn, the clearance on this one is insane compared to the Gen 2. Good Lord. I had plenty of room. That was nothing. I can literally still climb completely underneath the truck. Climb around to the back and see how much room we got. Yeah, plenty of clearance in the back. Truck looks sick. So I know that wasn't much when it comes to off-roading. It was just some slight little messing around and stuff, but the truck does feel good, feels very responsive, and I really can't wait to get out there on the trails and have some people with like some guidance and that can show me what this truck can actually do. The Ford Raptor Assault thing we're gonna go to is gonna be a complete game changer for me, knowing the ins and out of this truck and seeing the limits, because Ford shows you and takes you everywhere and shows you what this truck's capable of, jumping wise, angle wise, on hills. I mean, it felt like I was super steep and I could barely get out of the truck, and that's like, screw it, I'm just gonna leave the camera. I took a small clip on my phone. If I could add it, I'll throw it in here. But yeah, it wasn't even tucked all the way. It was just right at the wheel well line. Tire was sitting right about up here. But yeah, truck felt super great. I do have to switch these step guards around later on, but I gotta wash the truck because this thing is covered in tire shine. It is disgusting. It is actually really greasy. I don't know why the shop put that on there. But truck looks good. Drop a comment. Let me know what you guys think of Yeti, the new Ford Raptor on the channel. So before I close out today's video, make sure you guys head to the link in the description of this video. Go check out the coffee, go check out the shirts. Every coffee I make is to order, so nothing's sitting on the shelf, nothing's gonna be old. Everything is gonna be as fresh as you get to the door, and it is premium stuff. I don't sell anything that is garbage, so pay for what you get for, and I can assure you that Italian sweet creamer with my coffee will put you on another level. K-Cups will be coming soon for the coffee because I had a lot of requests. I had probably 30 plus DMs asking me to make K-Cups, so we're making them. Stay tuned. Hit the link in the description of this video. Thank you guys for watching. Have a blessed day. Godspeed. Peace. You do not eat my truck, fat boy.